Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for December 27th, 2014. I think I'm going to do the 3 moving cards, which is just, 1, 2, 3 steps in a row. And it could be past, present, future, or present, future, or all future. It's just the 3 moving lines, the 3 moving movements in time. And then I'm going to pull a healing card and an overall message card. But I'll start out with a tree magic to kind of ground the reading and act as a indicator card for the reading. Okay, so we get security, and it's the juniper tree, and it says protective powers guard against harm and bring victory through bravery. So protective powers guard against harm and bring victory through bravery, and it's to give you a sense of security. Number 24, the juniper tree. And the numerology of that is being very stable in the physical world and relating to others in a preciser, perfected way, where you relate to people perfectly. So there's like perfect relations. There's the relations is in the relations spot. So it's just right on relations. Okay, we just got her yesterday. I think it was yesterday. This little ant is kind of in the way. Okay. So, sorry about the glare. I don't know if I can do too much about that. Anyway, okay, so the moving lines. We just got this the other day that has to do with the feeling of imprisonment, feeling trapped, feeling like you're not able to move forward. Yes, it was yesterday, because that was yesterday's post. Okay, so we still have this feeling of being trapped, not being able to move forward in the way we'd like. There's something I don't know, making us feel restricted. We feel alone. We feel handicapped, or we feel like I guess maybe some type of existential lack of support, like where we feel like existence is not supporting us, or we have that doubt in our lives, or in our existence. It's like that fear of not being able to find relationships that we want to find, or get in the new life that we want to get into. Because our Tika Wandata was picked on badly by her flock, and then she was isolated for a long time, but then she ended up coming to my chicken flock and got all her friends and the life of her dreams. So this is it's a getting out of jail card. There is a, it always happens, even when we feel like it's impossible or how are we going to do it. There's always a way. There's always a way out. There's always a way through. So this is kind of where we start, and then we have Zodi, which has to do with the zodiac and really our place in this universe, and the destiny we're meant to have. And it also has to do with the people who are meant to be in our lives, and the experiences we're meant to have, and the person we're meant to become through our experiences, and the person that is already within us that's meant to unfold. It's like the promise of our life happening, and maybe it doesn't always happen exactly as we plan it. Sometimes things happen to us, but it always works for our benefit in the long run. So this is about, it's in the stars, having something in the stars. And then the final line is some type of synchronicity or kind of series of events or forces of nature that kind of push us in the right direction and work for us to make things happen for us. So it looks like, we're in this state of being, and then we kind of have this understanding of our sense of purpose here, and then we get this kind of push from existence to make things happen for us with the Kachinas. So everything's working for us to make our lives happen, and this is just a temporary state that we're moving out of. And then we have the healing card, which is Umlilo, and he represents passion and fire, the fire energy. And it's really about having that fire within ourselves for the world around us, just being passionate and being alive and living our hearts out. And so this is the healing card, and that means that this is happening already. This is what is healing, what is becoming already. So sometimes there's periods of our life where we don't have much emotion, and it kind of sucks, I think. Sometimes that you wanna feel more, or have have all those strong, intense emotions. They're fun sometimes, but sometimes we just kind of go flat. And like, for example, if we're in a position like Artika Waindata for too long, sometimes we'll kind of go flat and not have much emotion. But then on the other side, we can have an experience of a lot of emotion in this. But anyway, I think for this, we're moving out of this feeling into a sense of purpose, and then we have everything working for us. And often when the emotion sets in is when things start to come together for us, and we become so grateful that all of a sudden our plans start working out, or our life starts happening for us in the way that we had been, really wanting and really desiring. So the Ten of Fire and Umlilo, which means fire, his name means fire in the Zulu language, and the Zulu people mean the people from heaven. So this is like, really kind of the fires of the heart, the fire of heaven, the really, deep soul level, fiery passion and emotion that can rise up sometimes and make us live those moments of our life that we remember, and help us to break out of, conditions like with Artika Waindata, where we're feeling stuck and, frozen in some way. So this, with the passion, it might break us out of it, or when we break out of it, that's what I always notice is when I break out of it, that's when I become emotional, because I got through it, or it happened, and then it makes me feel so, thankful and grateful and appreciative of everything. It, brings all your hope back into your life when things work out. And then we have the don't worry card for our overall message. This is Aisha, and this has to do with everything. Everything is, going to happen as it's going to happen, and all we can do is do our best. And we have our limitations, and we do our best. And there's so many different kinds of limitations. There's so many different kinds of resources, and between everything we got and everything we don't got, we end up, living our lives based on what everybody around us or what the world is able to provide and what it's not able to provide. So there's this combination of potentials that make something happen or make it not happen. But this is saying, don't worry, because no matter what, it's meant to be how it's meant to be. So, Aisha is the don't worry about anything. If it's in the stars, it's going to happen for you. And then again, we have this security, and we have this stability, and we have this real clear relationship. And it says protective powers guard against and bring victory. Guard against harm and bring victory through bravery. So, it looks like we need to be brave with the bravery here. And it's saying that we're protected and we'll have victory if we just, break out of this situation. We have our purpose here, and things are working for our benefit. And we have this emotion and this passion rising up in us to be shared with others in the life around us. And, the overall message is, don't worry. You got it. And you are secure. That is the message of the juniper tree, security. So, and I always remember the juniper tree being a safe place. And because I lived on Juniper Road for a while, and I remember I moved, and it meant moving to a safe place. And so there's safety and security. And then also the juniper is excellent especially for stomach conditions. And the stomach in Chinese medicine has to do with really the problems of the earth, the problems of the physical world around us. And when the physical world is gone awry and we're feeling uncomfortable, we get stomach aches and we don't feel like eating. We can't eat. We're not, we don't have that comfort. But the juniper berry gives us that comfort and heals our stomach and allows us to have our appetite and, be able to digest everything well and with ease. So it just means that the circumstances of the physical world are good, and they have we have the medicine that we need in the world around us, and that we have the resources in the physical world that we need. So anyway, if there's anything that we're hesitating to do, we had that card about choices. And it seems like we've been having the same messages for a few days now. So it just don't worry, and the universe is backing you. Existence is backing you and providing for you. You're being led, and you have this purpose, and your purpose is important, and you got to live it. So please do live it. We have the universe backing, and you'll get a healing. And sorry, I just killed a mosquito. You'll get a healing and of emotion, a healing of passion, a healing of your heart. Really, the positive force, fire force within you is going to be able to really kind of clear the way for you in your life and for other people as well. So, don't worry, we are safe and secure. So, anyway, I hope everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.